Chuggalos, welcome back to day 5 of the 2025 Brew Crew Podcast Advent Calendar in conjunction with our friends from the Barrel House. Today I'm joined, if you're here for Better Matt, I'm sorry his episode's not going to make, but instead of Better Matt, we have Bad Pete. Bad Pete, say hi to the people.
Hello, people.
So I'm excited. This is Pete's first recording not in the carriage house ever. Mm-hmm. There is one episode that will never, ever, ever see the light of day for many different reasons. Pete was in that episode. We were just reminiscing about that. So that will never see the light of day. JT is hilarious. All right. First things first, I forgot to say this yesterday. Now with this being the 5th Advent calendar and we're 5 beers into it, I have now reached a personal milestone for me, 100 days of recording every Advent calendar beer on the day that it's... I was very proud of that, Pete. So I had to say that. Thank you.
You've made it.
I've made it. Today's beer, we're going to go... Pete and I have already had a breakfast beer with a burrito, as one does on a Friday, is Perennial. We'll go into a little bit of them. When the Morning Comes, which is a 5.5% red wheat Saison. Pete, what are your feelings on red wheat Saisons?
Big fan of wheat beers, big fan of red, so hopefully combining the two are also great.
That's the hope. No one's ever had a red wheat Saison. Maybe Gimmick Gus when he comes up. Speaking of Gimmick Gus, we're gonna go over yesterday's scores. Okay. So, and Pete, you feel free to chime in. Pete doesn't have Untapped, and he's not making videos, but I want Pete to feel comfortable to give his. So everyone's in with their scores. We'll go down. This was the Clear Skies S'mores, which was the Campfire Cream Ale. JT with the 4. A little surprising with JT because he loves the cream ales.
Yeah. I'm surprised that these scores were... actually, I mean, looking at the scores, they're all pretty high. I thought this was a really good beer, very easy drink.
What would you have given it?
I think I would give it a 4.5, 4.25, somewhere around there.
Matt, absolutely glazing the calendar, which was pointed out by Pete earlier today. 4.5. Thanks, Pete, for keeping me honest. Mikey with a 4. Kate with a 4.25 after she was dipping all the food into it. We'll have more from Kate here in a minute or two. Seth with a 3. He just came in with a Gimmick Gus, 3.75. Better Matt, 3.5. Stev, 4. Svill's no longer private. Thank you, Svil. 3.75. Chunkle with a 3. He said the third beer would have gave him diabetes. That was my takeaway. Corey Dory with a 4. Tox with a 4. And then Don and Aaron still haven't got your scores. And Bobby's shorts haven't come through yet on that one. So maybe they're stuck in a fence somewhere. Bobby's shorts. All right. So we're going to go with the crack. 3, 2, 1. All right. It's definitely beerier than I expected.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, we ruminate on that. Let's go check out the website because there's a lot to that one after having a breakfast burrito. And both of us have had 450 slushies with our breakfast burrito. So
sure did.
Cleared our palate a little bit. And this is a complete departure from a 450 slushie. So let's go check out the website. Not our podcast page, but hey, we're up 8 subscribers. So that's awesome. Thank you guys for doing that. So you can find out more at perennialbeer.com. And they're out of St. Louis. They're most famously known for their Abraxas line, which comes in bombers. And they have different variants filled with different adjuncts and beautifulness with that. Sorry about the vacuum in the background. I was going to close the door. All right. But everyone has background noise. We've got split units and all that. So go to our story. I'm here for look how brief that is. Why we brew. We're driven by beer quality and a palate curiosity, but what keeps us coming back every day is brewing what we want to drink. That's awesome. And at first I was like, I just want to know when you guys were established. It's over here on the side. 2011. You've had Abraxas? I know I've bought
Abraxas,
it.
yeah.
But anything else from Perennial that you think that stands off or stands out?
Nothing that comes to mind. Yeah, I don't know.
Awesome. The big thing for me is, and we'll go through their beers, is I've had obviously Abraxas. I've had that Shake the Frost, that coffee session stout. They've got a lot of flavor packed into it with it being a session. But outside of that, none of these
No, I don't
Just
know if I've had
Abraxas.
any of these. Yeah.
The anniversary blend, I think we've had before. A lot of these we have at the Barrel House when it's not the first beer or definitely the beer that we're after when we get there, but it's tucked in between beers. Abraxas was the gold standard beer or like the most sought after beer like 5-6 years ago.
Right.
So now with all the variants and everything like that, it's top of the market has changed a little bit, but let's hear what Kate has to say, and this is going to work great. So here we go.
Bonjour, j'aime la bière. Today we have a French-style Saison ale. Don't worry, I asked the kid how to say it. He's in French. So this guy is When the Morning Comes. It says Perennial on it, so I figure maybe we should be a little planty. There's my chives. Brought them in for the winter. Ordered these guys. They didn't freeze. Eucalyptus. Really good.
Oh, I was going to say, what are those guys?
This beer is dusty. I get kind of a dusty flavor on it. So, because Matt says I should probably dip random things in it. Here is
I did say that. I was excited.
cinnamon Pop-Tart, one the kid didn't eat. I broke it for you, so it fits in my cup.
So it fits in the glass.
Oh, that's good. I recommend that. They should put some cinnamon with this guy. I would give it probably, let's say, maybe a 3.25. It's not my favorite. It's drinkable. Maybe a 3. It's very dusty.
Sorry, Stacy.
Yeah, but it tastes better with cinnamon. Pop.
Okay, there we go. All right. That was, I do have brown sugar and cinnamon Pop-Tarts.
We're not.
Okay, I just thank you because I was like, they're right there, but we're going to take Kate's word for it. If you watch this before you consume your beer, grab a brown sugar and cinnamon Pop-Tart. I don't think it, man, that's a long bridge for me to traverse.
To dip random foods in your beer.
She's gonna keep that gimmick going.
It's something.
I should have gave you a bandana. What's your gimmick? What do you think your gimmick would be?
I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't know.
We'll come back.
Everything.
We'll come back to this on the 13th. Pete is still on the fence because the 13th gets a little out. Pete's been there before for the Carriage House blowout. Pete's got things to do later in the day, so he's on the fence. On the fence. We'll get him. We'll get him.
We'll see.
Comment below, and I'm going to rail Pete all next week at work just to make sure that he's there.
Please don't.
Yep. You add, you're a necessary participant. Otherwise, Bad Pete's going to come back. Okay. What do you give this score? What are your thoughts?
So I feel, I don't know, maybe slightly betrayed that this is called a wheat. This feels a little bit too hoppy for me. I like the flavors. I think it borders a little closer to an IPA than it does for like a wheat Saison.
Yes.
But it's pretty good. I think I would keep it around a 3 to a 3.25. I know like my scores vacillate or aren't consistent, especially with my previous day's ranking. But yeah, probably a 3 is what I would land on for me.
What's your favorite beer? So a 3. What's your favorite beer been so far? Out of the 5.
Of the 5, I think yesterday's the Wolf's Ridge S'mores.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, I think that was my favorite. And then I think it's probably just goes in the reverse order that we've had them. Would be my top to bottom.
Really? That you didn't like the wet hopped IPA? You wouldn't have been as high?
It was okay to me, but IPAs aren't my favorite. And so like maybe reverse day 1 and day 2.
But that would a cascade down.
Yeah.
As we're looking at that. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Mm-hmm. See, that's why, again, it's about building communities and difference of opinion. And yesterday, through all the videos, a s'more is 3 ingredients: graham cracker, marshmallow, and chocolate. Between the 5 different videos, everyone said that they tasted one thing and were missing
the others.
The other.
Yeah.
But that was not consistent across.
Right.
And I didn't agree, like, even what I was saying, I said vanilla. Vanilla is not a s'mores ingredient,
but it's probably an ingredient to like marshmallow,
which I was trying to get to, but I was like, man, I'm an idiot. I was listening to JT and Phil really beautify and break down, and I was asked, JT says that I'm health conscious and gives me a lot more credit as I just shoved a burrito the size of
It was like
my head.
the forearm, right? Like
The forearm burrito. So that was my big takeaway from yesterday. Gus is doing a Malort calendar. 4 days.
That's rough.
4 days.
I hate that for him.
Eventually, pins and needles still, Gus. He calls me out. Pins and needles. That it's going to change. It's going to be some sort of variant. I don't know what you would put in Malort. I know at the anniversary party they had marshmallow Malort and grapefruit habanero.
It doesn't matter what
infused.
you do. It's still
so
gonna taste
so
like
delicious. I know multiple people have said they're shying away from 5s already. The 5s are coming. I know there's not going to be one person in this list that doesn't have a 5.
There must be a 5.
But I know people are retarding their scores a little bit because they want to save those 5s. Give them out. It's candy. It's a Christmas time. After that, okay, that's.
What do you think of the beer?
Yeah. There we go. Off the top rope. It's a good beer. It's not great. I don't get the red. You could have called it brown wheat or whatever.
Sure.
Whatever. Needless to say, it's a unique beer. It's just not my bag. Off the top rope, I'm going to give this a 3.25.
Pretty consistent with the three of us so far.
It's good. What I like about it is it's completely different. Mm-hmm. We've had 5 beers that are remarkable on themselves, but put into this calendar thus far, there's no common. So we've had 2-3 European inspired ones with saisons, mm-hmm. German pills, and Belgian. So I get that, but outside of that, wildly different. Mm-hmm. But still, readily available, and they all have history in their own. And again, with Perennial being around since 2011, they're not a Johnny-come-lately. Mm-mm. So, awesome. That's it, 325. I have a surprise for Pete.
Oh, no. It better not be Malort.
No, it's not Malort. Okay, so Pete has no idea that this is coming. Pete, I need you to grab that glass right there. There's nothing in it. It's not a magic trick. Pete... Oh, that would be hilarious. Pete is going to do some Sam Adams Utopias.
Whoa!
From 2025. He's going to do it. So I'm unboxing it right now. Camera's over there, Matt, you idiot. All right. Pete did not know this was coming.
Jeez.
I've already had it, so I'm not going to join you.
Well, there's 2 glasses.
Yes, but I'm not going to join you.
Okay.
I'm not going to join you. But you just say when. And you can't say when until... It's overflowing.
What's the point?
Okay, well, it's part of the gimmick. So, anyways, just so I'll do it on camera. I need to point the camera down on that one. Okay, there you go. All right, it's a little chilled because of where I keep it, but this is a 30%. If you want to read more about it, but we did this on the mothership.
Wow.
And it's about the season of giving, and you can read about it. Ruby Port. Cacasservolos and cognac, and most recently Scotch casks for this year.
It smells very woody, oaky.
Yes, that's the casks.
Yeah,
like oak folders, but casks.
Yeah, very, very oak woody forward.
I wish I could pan the camera over. Pete's got 3 open beers right now, which is incredible. That's the best part about this podcast is 3 open beers.
Wow.
Thoughts?
First thought is very boozy.
What? It's only 30%.
It's only 30%. Very boozy. Mm-hmm.
You could times the ABVs in the last 2 beers, and it still wouldn't equal. So one's the 5.5 and one's like a 4 point.
Yeah, you're right.
Pete's an engineer, so I try to help him out with math sometimes.
Thanks for that help.
We got 2 engineers. I'm outnumbered on this podcast now. So Kate, engineer, you're an engineer.
It's time to get your degree.
Time to do it. I'm just an idiot.
Yeah, wow, very boozy. I'm trying to let it sit for a bit.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. I don't know how much you can drink of that.
Do you want more? Do you want me to?
No, absolutely not. No, keep that.
Pete's
I have
looking
multiple
for words.
open containers right now.
Multiple. Oh, you need another beer.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't. So, what do you want me to rate it, or
you can do whatever you want. You could just enjoy it. We could just end it whenever. I got the magic button.
If given the opportunity to try this, I would suggest everybody try it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would ever buy this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Enjoyable.
It's enjoyable, but I don't think it's something that I would seek out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Important. All right. Well, that's it for day 5. of the Brew Crew Podcast Advent Calendar 2025 in conjunction with our friends from Barrel House. You'll see Pete on the 13th. I
Maybe.
guarantee it.
Maybe.
Cheers.